here, a lot of excitement for the Prime Minister's arrival in Trivandrum. We had our reporter Neetu bringing us those exciting statements and the visuals which are around her in Trivandrum. Again, mega preparations for the Prime Minister. And you can see visuals of the Prime Minister waving to everybody in the crowd upon his arrival. Now, remember, he's going to be launching two big projects today beyond laying the foundation stone of a railway project as well. But the first thing that he's going to be doing is in Thiruvananthapuram. He's going to be launching the state's first Vande Bharat Express. Now, why exactly is the Vande Bharat such a big development push? It increases connectivity in the state. Beyond this, it is a semi-high-speed train set, and each comprises of about 16 coaches. Those are the special features of it. It is a self-propelled train as well. Now, again, in these visuals that we're showing you, there's a lot of excitement for the Prime Minister's visit to Kerala. As you can see, there are many people who are raising slogans, and essentially they're all very excited about the Prime Minister's visit and the launch of the big projects. Now, beyond the Vande Bharat Express that's going to be launched in a short while from now, we're also going to be seeing the Prime Minister launch India's first water metro, which is going to be in Kochi. Let's listen into some of the excitement that's going on the ground. All right, well, the Prime Minister is in Kerala, of course, two-day visit. Today he's going to be launching two projects. One is going to be the Vande Bharat Express. One is going to be India's first water metro. We're crossing over to CNN News 18's Neetu, who's on the ground. Neetu, the Prime Minister has arrived. We just saw visuals of him waving to everybody. Tell us more about the excitement that's over there around you. Ritu, can you hear me? All right, we'll try to re-establish that connection. For right now, though, we're showing you these visuals of the Prime Minister waving to everybody, getting a very warm welcome in Trivandrum, where he's going to be launching the Vande Bharat Express. Now, heading back to some of the special features of the Vande Bharat Express, it's, again, the self-propelled Vande Bharat Express does not require an engine. This is known as a distributed traction power system, and it is increasingly across the world becoming the norm, the standard when it comes to passenger operations. And one of the big features of the Prime Minister's visit to Kerala, beyond an outreach to the Christian community, is the fact that there is also a big connectivity push in the region as well. Now, beyond this, India's first water metro project is going to be launched today, later today, by the Prime Minister. Let's take a look once again at those visuals that we're showing you of the Prime Minister waving once again to hundreds, if not thousands, of supporters on the ground. And it's essentially a wave of supporters who are very excited and welcoming the Prime Minister on his cavalcade. And as you can see, he's also, again, waving. He's surrounded by his security officials, of course, and he's going to be unveiling multiple development projects. They're going to be worth over 3,200 crore rupees. And remember, the Prime Minister has been on a two-day visit to Kerala, to the region. This is his second day in Kerala. Yesterday, what had transpired is that he had met with heads of the Christian community, specifically 8. And during the meeting, they had essentially raised specific concerns about the issues of farmers, fishermen, and Dalit Christians. And today, what we're going to be seeing is a very exciting project launch. It's the BJP's big push in Kerala. This is ahead of the 2024 Lok Sabha polls.
विशाल जो है रोड शो हुआ और कैसे लोग खचाखच भरे हुए थे, वैसे ही त्रिवेंद्रम राजधानी है केरल की, और यहाँ पर जो है लोग जो है अपार संख्या में, बड़ी संख्या में जो है यहाँ पर लोग मौजूद है प्रधानमंत्री का स्वागत करने के लिए। किस तरीके से जो एक बदलाव आया है देश के अंदर, जो पिछले कुछ वर्षों के अंदर बदलाव आया है।
Now, beyond the Vande Bharat Express, we'll also tell you a little bit more about India's first water metro project. Remember, this is going to be launched in Kochi. Now, some specific pointers about this are that the Kochi Water Metro is going to be seeking to connect about 10 islands in and around Kochi. The project was set up at a cost of over 1,000 crore rupees and is funded, of course, by the Kerala government and the German funding agency known as the KfW. Now, the Kochi Water Metro will have 78 electric boats and 38 terminals. Now, again, this project costs over 1,000 crore rupees. Specifically, it's a little over 1,138 crore rupees. And as we mentioned, it is funded by the Kerala government and the German funding agency, the KfW. Now, beyond this, as the first phase of the project, which is going to be launched today, the service is going to begin soon from the High Court Vaipan terminals to the Vitela Kakanad terminals as well. Passengers are going to be able to travel in both the Kochi Metro and the Water Metro using the Kochi One card. We're going to be crossing over to our political editor, Maria Shakil, to give us more details about all the excitement that's going to be happening today. Maria, so we're right now showing our viewers visuals of the Prime Minister waving to all of the supporters who've come out to welcome him in Trivandrum.
Yeah, so the Prime Minister arrived in Kochi yesterday. Now he's moved to Trivandrum. It's here that Vande Bharat will be flagged off by the Prime Minister. Aisha, Prime Minister is sending a message that yes, Kerala may be having an LDF government, but when it comes to the larger messaging of development, when it comes to the larger messaging of the states which are ruled by opposition parties, the Prime Minister believes and the central government believes that they have to be very much part of the development agenda of the Government of India. We saw a welcome that the Prime Minister received in Kochi, where flower petals were showered at him. Many analysts say that this is signaling his acceptability, certainly his popularity in what has been for decades now. But it is also sending a message that the Prime Minister, who usually would do a road show while being on his car, this time chose to walk. So while he was walking, we could see that excitement among the people, and now he's in Trivandrum being welcomed by the people there. Trivandrum MP Shashi Tharoor is also expected, we believe, in that event. Yesterday we saw the presence of former Defence Minister and UPA veteran, Mr. A.K. Antony's son, Anil Antony, being present on the dais, and the Prime Minister did spend a few seconds with him. Anil Antony had joined the BJP only recently in the national capital. The message here is loud and clear that the BJP is looking at Kerala, the state of Tamil Nadu and other southern states as a possible catchment area for 2024. They realize that as far as, the central India or other parts of India is concerned, the BJP may have very well peaked. It has reached its maximum. So they are aware of the challenges that are there in southern India, and that is the reason why the Prime Minister's personal charisma, his personal capital of acceptability is, and that brand that we see, brand Narendra Modi, is on display here, which is a brand of governance, which is a brand of 20 years of governance, first as the Chief Minister of Gujarat for 12 years and then as the Prime Minister of India for 8 to 9 years already. So that is what is on display here. The Government of India of Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be completing 9 years in office in second week of May. So they want to send a message clearly that this is a work in progress. That the entire plan that the Prime Minister has for various states of India has not been completed fully, and that he will be continuing to travel to really ensure that each and every state of India is part of the development narrative of the Government of India that Prime Minister.
Absolutely. A follow-up question.